Might as well go live for a couple minutes. Look at me, this brand new hat my wife bought me. I need a haircut. Thought I'd clarify something first in the description. I did tag Ryan Upchurch. And does he think there's hell? What's his interpretation of hell? Does he think that his great behavior gets him out of it? I don't know. See, here's the thing. I put on there the Pope. I heard that on Joe Rogan. So go after Joe Rogan. Something about the Pope was saying there was no hell or trying to just whatever. You know what I mean? But I don't trust that guy, man. He hangs out with too many Rothschilds and too many WEF members. You know what I mean? And their strategic goal is, well, you guys will have to go check for yourself, but you won't. Depopulation. They think that there's too many humanoids on the earth. They don't need so many. They only need enough to do their bidding, and the rest are just kind of a waste. Oh, I watched this this CTV thing earlier on this. I don't know. I think it was the same thing. I watched this documentary on Netflix. Wait, you don't know it's real or not, but it was. I think it was on this alleged cult, Twin Flames University or whatever the fuck it is. Oh man, like I should share it. I think I saved it. I should share it so people should can actually watch it because I think the gist of it was is that because the documentary got put out, the business isn't doing as well. You know what I mean? The Corvette left the fucking driveway. That might just be because you just didn't feel the need to have it anymore. But they hired some sort of firm to you know take care of their bad looks. So they thought it would be good to have like a someone who could interview them and stuff and prove that they're not a cult. And I'm telling you, this guy, this guy, I hope he gets this message. Like the dude involved in this, it's fucking disgusting. You use Jesus the way this fucking clown does. It's gross. All sorts of like, bud, you're headed for a bad place. Like he starts ball. He thinks the biggest problem in the world is about gay marriage. And that's what he's bawling about. He thinks that that's what Jesus would have a problem with in the world. You know what I mean? I think there's like a whole bigger problem with the whole hatred thing. You know what I mean? I work on the big problem. Just trying to tell people they're humans. Let's forget about the colors and the sexuality and let's get a grip on reality. And let's take a trip to what is real. And well, your reality is for you to figure out, Uncle Will. I think you felt bad, didn't you, Uncle Will, for calling me a fucking retard? And you went back because you wanted to prove I was a retard and found out I wasn't such a retard. But yeah, I did get a but yeah, it did make sense. I probably should have tried that, the copy and paste in the Safari, but you know what I mean? I thought it was as easy as you were telling me. Just click the link. And then it's like, you cannot progress. You're done right here. You think I'm full of hate, Uncle Will? Dude, you have no fucking idea. No idea who I am at all, do you, dude? I'm telling you. I don't hate you. I feel bad for you. You're doing things that are just dumb, and not just because they're to me. It's because I know that you're doing them to a human being, not just because you're doing it to me. Because if you'll do it to me, you'll do it to others. You know what I mean? You're lost in this little scenario that's happened, bro. Did I come out tagging you? Yes, I did. I asked for your help. You really didn't want to give it, so I left you the fuck alone. You know what I mean? But then, when old waiter was running around, saying really bad things about me, and I'm trying to show people I'm not crazy, and he's talking shock treatment and fucking special drugs and rubber rooms, and I'm just like, holy fuck! Like, hey, bud, stop your lying. This ain't gonna go well for you. You're pissing me off. I don't like being lied on. It's kind of destroyed my fucking life. So please stop because you're only hurting yourself. Because I will not stop, Wade. You know what I mean? And well, that's when you came back into the picture, Uncle Will. You white knighted for a friend. That's the problem, bro. That's the problem in the world. Watch out who your friends are. Don't pick your friends over the truth. You know what I mean? Never, never do that. Or you take your friends' problems on. You know what I mean? And that'll just keep you out of heaven. Don't take on the problems of your friends. But if you think the truth is with your friend, stand behind that friend for all you got. You know what I mean? But you better make sure you know where the truth lies. And don't lie to yourself and tell you the truth lies with your friend. Make sure, make sure. You know what I mean? Because it's not really your friend, Uncle Will. They're hurting you spiritually. That's why I'm worried about all the people that follow you. I'm worried. I'm really worried because that was a great performance the other night, wasn't it? It really was. And I can't wait for the world to see it. Because you did exactly what I knew you would do, bud. No conversation, no nothing. You played that video over and over and over to paint the picture that you wanted. And you wouldn't let me answer. You wouldn't let me talk. You know what I mean? But then again, it was just going to be you and me. Then there's Cashville. And well, if you want to throw someone off their game with a whole bunch of stupidity, you got to have some little leg day out there, right, brother? You know what I mean? That only brings a clear picture. That doesn't cause more chaos, does it? But conversation is not what you people like. But then again, Uncle Will, how do you feel about fucking showing the world what humanity's really like? Because, bud, you paint a rosy picture, but that ain't the picture inside of you, bud. It's a facade on the outside. On the inside, you're pretty fucking ugly. But hey, that can be fixed, Uncle Will. But only you can fix it. But hey, maybe if you respect the Mashiach and take his advice, things could go so much better, Uncle Will. But then you'd have to come to terms with, well, you could really learn from a man like me. No, that's gonna hurt your ego, Uncle Will. It's gonna smash it. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to save your soul, right? I'm not saying you have to. Like, actually, hey, bud, you gotta love me to get to heaven. You don't know that. You gotta love me, buddy, or you can't get to heaven. You can't have any hate in your heart, Uncle. That's why I know you guys want me to hate you guys so bad, but I can't. You just make me feel more sorry for you. You guys put yourself in a really bad situation, and you did it to yourselves. I know you didn't know I was the Mashiach. I've been honest from the beginning, Uncle Will. Hey, I'm chosen from God, bud. Oh, let's get this before Uncle Will deletes it. Do you understand what you just said? Don't take on someone else's problems. You know? Hey, hey, bud. These are my problems. I don't like people who fuck children. You know what I mean? I don't care how rich they are, but I don't like people who hurt the world. I don't like people who, well, tricked and fooled me, I think. And well, made me take my family on a little trip. And well, we went and out of love, out of love, went and got some special medicine. You know what I mean? Out of love. But I didn't know they were gonna pardon Fauci. You know what I mean, dude? Don't worry, it didn't take me long. It'll be videotaped on where I kinda went. Uh, I'm starting to think I got fucked. In fact, like, I already thought that way, like, I was but then when Biden pardoned Fauci, I was like, "We gotta be at 99% now, Carl. We got like, it's gotta be real." But hey, it's alright. Well, you don't really know who Bill Gates is, but I'm pretty sure you're on video saying, "Yeah, Carl, we know about that stuff. You're slow to the game." Huh? And when I say, "Hey, then why aren't you doing something about it?" There's nothing you can do about it. And besides, Uncle Will, if I tell you there's a major predator out on the streets and you don't go look it up and you're not willing to help, and all you got to do is pick up your YouTube channel and, well, give your opinion. What do you think of? Well, what do you think of Bill Gates? And what do you think his plans for humanity are? Was he on the island? Hey, bud. I'm done with you, buddy. There's no help in you. Hey, bud. If you can keep thinking you're helping me, you better explain to me, you little fucking battle protected piece of shit. Go run and hide, eh, bitch. There's no helping me. What do you need to help me with? Like, this is what I don't get. I ask these questions and you never have the fucking answers. Hey, Shotty, no one ever answers my questions, ever. But then they want to interrogate me when I'm on their channel and, well, give the look of, well, I'm an idiot. Because they wanna dominate the fucking conversation. You know what I mean? "Oh, wow, toodles. Make it look any way you want." "Hey, Uncle Will, I know the truth, and I know what you've said about me, and you've put that out to the universe, dude. Like, really bad shit. Like, shit you should never say about a fucking man unless you're sure, or it should be in question form." No, no. You should have a reason. Give a reason for saying it. Because, like I'm saying about Bill Gates, it's because I have reasons. You know what I mean? Bill Gates could answer all the questions, you know what I mean? He's a big boy, he's very rich, he's very powerful, but if he has the truth, he'd be more than willing to, have a conversation with somebody outside of handpicked questions. And then when he does get asked about Epper, well, you'd have to pay attention to that body language. It just sort of bugging. And he's a little angry little man, and he tries to hide it. Just dinners. Meanwhile, if it was just dinners, you just say, "Hey, I don't know where you going with this chicker, but she's just got fucking dinners." You know what I mean? I don't know what my wife's talking about. Like, part of our divorcing was because of Apper. I don't know how she got that. It's just got dinners. Ah, stop threatening President Donald Trump. I love Donald Trump. Why would I threaten Donald Trump? Donald Trump threatens himself. That's the only person who can truly threaten Donald Trump is Donald Trump. And I think he's threatening himself more than anybody even knows. But that's part of my dilemma. You know what I mean? Calling for Jesus. I like I know I got caught on the lies of Upchurch saying he was chosen and down here working for Jesus, and I bit onto it. But I always like to listen to people. And I like to believe them, right? So Roseanne there, like, I just seen like I didn't watch it or whatever, but Tom McDonald calling fucking Donald Trump daddy, that was kind of disturbing. But you know what I mean? Like, hey, maybe Roseanne knows shit that I don't know. You know what I mean? But Donald Trump's looking very, very bad on this side, Uncle Will. Like a bad, bad boy trying to hurt people. And well, they're getting their little haterade going. They want all the Americans to hate the Canadians, and they want the Canadians to hate the Americans. And oh, gooly, 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 gooly. You know what I mean? You're president of peace. The golden cow. He's gonna get milked. You ever fucking egg? You talk about getting milk hopscotch? Donald Trump is fucking currently milking himself. If if the role that he's playing is real, with Israel, and well, hey, fuck, who knows? Who knows about this transmission? If it even makes it through a 48-hour period. Iran, 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 Iran. You guys run away. Fuck. But so, Uncle Will, things don't work out for Creek Squad. Well, you are married, you know what I mean? But tell your friends. The Twin Flame fucking university, man. Oh yeah, there's a whole curriculum and shit. No, this guy, he's something else, dude. Like fucking just a see the thing is they say good shit and then they fucking play God on you. This guy's fucking getting people to transition, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, you have to watch it. Would you watch it, Uncle Will? That's not all you play on, is it, Carl? Well, Uncle Will, I know you just want to hate me. You want me to hate me is what it is. You know what I mean? And I don't know, like you gotta let me know what it is about me that I should hate about me. Is it the fact that I'm willing to stand up and say what I think and ask you what you think? Hey, big boy, is that what you have fucking issue with? Hey, what's Uncle Will stand for? You know what I mean? He's definitely for men and women's sports. He waited for Donald Trump to take care of the issue. Hey, Donald, thanks for bringing back common sense. Oh, Donald do so good. I don't know, man. He's fucking like I gotta admit, those first 4 years he had, you know what I mean? I I thought the economy was good. I thought everything was great. Now what I see him doing, and I know what you guys see. You guys see this common sense coming back, where because you guys didn't want to deal with the fucking simple issues of men and women's sports and fucking children mutilating themselves. You got dictated that that was okay, and if you said anything, you were gonna get fucking punished. So you guys got your eyes on that sort of shit. You know what I mean? And well, I guess I can't really blame you guys. You know what Donald is telling you guys that Canada is the fucking threat to you guys. Cost you a bundle. Hey Donald, I don't know if you know this or not. You guys are big boys and big girls. The shit you're bitching about the lumber or whatever, like we said, bud. Like I said, I don't know. The government will probably be pissed off, but you know what? You guys are big boys and girls. If you guys don't want to buy our lumber, That's okay with us. You know what I mean? Hey, we've had a lot of our forests and shit here in Canada. Well, I know you guys have too, but to burn down. You know what I mean? Maybe we can rebuild a little bit, take a little slow period over here in Canada, and well, maybe start building homes for Canadians. You know what I mean? But no, that's not going to happen. I saw a nice little thing there, little ding dong sitting there going, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to get these apartment buildings, and what we're going to do is, yeah, blah, blah, and we're going to have these foreign entities come in and buy them, and well, they're prosperous. The world will know Canada's open for business. Instead of finding a way for Canadians to have fucking homes, we want to build businesses for foreigners. Fuck. AAD. AAD. Hey, bud, what happens when your fucking fairy tale comes to an end there, big boy? And you have to face the punishment of your own stupidity. Can face are good to know an end? There's an end? There's an end to this life, AD. Like, that should be common sense to you, eh? Like, there's an ending to this. How did you perform here, big boy? I can tell you, it ain't too fucking good, dude. You know what I mean? You're all sorts of messed up, and I want you to get help for it, but for some reason you resist, and I'm scared for you. I don't know if it's the shots or I don't know if you can break through, bud. Can you break through medicine? Can you break through science, AD? In real life, dude. No, in real life. In real life, there are fucking elite pedophiles out on the streets because society allows it. Because unintelligence agencies tell you you don't need to know. We as society are so fucking stupid that, wow, what did they do? Oh, for fuck's sake. See, that happens. And I was talking about society, AD. Hey, AD, I'm the Mashiach, bud. God knows what I did all day. He knows what I did all day. He knows I try to stay in communication with him. I try and learn and try and figure out what my next steps should be, AD. You know what I mean? It's hard being the Mashiach. You know what I mean? I just want to be able to tell my story because, well, I'm not a mental case. I might not be the Mashiach, but I at least should be able to tell my story. You know what I mean? And for some reason, you buffoons want to keep me from it. I've asked you to help me tell it because I know my brain goes zoom, 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 zoom sometimes. Like I was talking about Roseanne Barr, you can see she does like she talks about how she has a problem solving problem is that her brain won't fucking shut off. And that's the Mashiach's problem. My brain won't shut off. Just fucking keeps going, 80 and going and going and going and going and going and going. Trying to solve a fucking problem. No one else wants to fix an easy fucking problem. But I gotta figure out a way to convince everybody to fix an easy fucking problem. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, I got people that have to take a look at themselves to figure out why they're the problem. Fix that, not be the problem. Take care of the problem. And well, the earth would be a much greater place. You know what I mean, Andy? I think we'd find out a whole bunch of tomfoolery that's been going on, buddy. What do you think there's going on in Hollywood there, Buscaroni? Huh? Huh? Sam Smith? What do you think happened to that fucking nice little young chap? Hey, Talupa? Like all this shit, bud. It's weird stuff. You know what I mean? Like, what's with Dave Grohl and his little side chick there? You know what I mean? The Dream Widow. What is with that shit? It's weird. Why would you pick Saint and AD? To me, it's just weird. Like, do people not think about it? Like, hey, yeah, I want to sign with Satan. What could eternity be? What does Satan tell them their eternity is going to be? Or do they just think to themselves, fuck, this is going to be great while I'm here and I'll worry about later when later happens? You know what I mean? Hey, D, what happens when later happens? And fucking you get Anton LaVade. Oh boy, hey, D. I don't want to see you get Anton LaVade. You know what I mean? I don't want you to think everything was great, groovy, and then all of a sudden you have this, well, revolution pops into your brain. And you got no time to change it. It's just, you just got George Soros. You know what I mean? When they say old men will have heart attacks, but I think we lose George. I know that sounds mean to say, but I think that's an extreme possibility that we may lose George. Oh. But hey, we got Alex now. Hey, do you want to go start doing your research on Alex? Hey, do you think you could beat Alex Soros in a debate? Go check him out. He's leading. He's going to be leading the world when George is done. Oh, anyways, you know what I mean. Um, did you see Dagburn in Ryan's country today? No, dude, no. What's going on with Dagburn is it's great. It's great. The world's gonna get to see like AD. You're gonna be a great learning tool for the world. But Johnny Gobble, like, how do you do that so quick? like, like he's gonna beat Hosier up. He's gonna show Hosier because come over to my hometown, take me on, and then it's all of a sudden like Hosier, Hosier, I want to unite with you, Hosier. Hosier, unite me, unite me. Touch me with your magic wand, Hosier, Hosier. Ryan, I love you again. Oh, Ryan, you were so right, Ryan. Oh, Ryan. Why won't you guys forgive me? Oh, I deserve, everybody deserves second chances. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, I would never trick and fool you again. Remember, I'm not an informant. That was a skit. And hey, I'm down with Nixon. It was a skit. To Django, my black friends, they spit, spit. It's controversial. And hey, they love the fact that I was out there gathering money for those starving children in Africa. You know what I mean? I'm Johnny Apple. Best thing ever. And when I'm not, I'm the greatest victim of all time. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. It's like how do you fucking does how is anybody watching this shit and not going, what the fuck? Like Inside stupid and fucking Native J and fucking Tyrone. Who are these fucking people, man? Like, what the fuck is going on with these people? To say, hey, Johnny Cobble's the guy that I want to align my life with, and well, hey, I'm gonna do good with God. Encouraging Johnny Gobble to be fucking stupid. Like, hey, watch who your leaders are. You know what I mean? That's why I let Jesus lead the way in my life. I only want the truth. And well, right now, Jesus is leaving it up to me to try and figure out what the truth is because, well, he's not currently here in this situation. And well, me knowing that I'm in Christ with Jesus, it is my responsibility to, well, point out the problems that I think are in the world and, well, encourage the world to, well, come together and try and fix them with me. Hey, the Mashiach, eh? They never seen this coming, eh? Do you think I'll be accepted? I know you think this is a joke right now, but fuck, bud, when she becomes not a joke, because sooner or later it's gonna happen, or maybe I just pass away. You know what I mean? I'm not the best of health. And then I find out you were the Mashiach and you failed, Carl. God, how could I have failed? I tried every day. AD blocked me. It's AD's fault. It's AD's. I've never. You got to go. You can never blame anybody for your own problems. You know what I mean? But I think I get an A for effort. You know what I mean? Keeping on, chugging on. You know what I mean? No matter the resistance that came against me, and the resistance has only just begun. AD, you fucked with the Mashiach. Are you ever dumb? How dumb could you be? God's son, you would fuck with them. You better fix yourself and realize you're one of God's sons, or it's gonna be a bad day in hell for you. You know what I mean? But hey, like I said, I don't want to be rude or anything. I try and speak the truth and I try and encourage people to work real hard. So, but if you do end up in hell, hey, give Wade my regards and tell him I fucking never wanted that for him and I wished he would have listened. You know what I mean? Bye. Sounds like a dickish thing to say, but well, fuck, man. She's the truth. Like, I don't want to see anybody. Why would you want to die with lies? You gotta know you're not with God if you're willing to die with lies. Like, how pathetic. Yeah, I'm a man of God because I speak the truth, AD. Like, you need to get a grip on what you're fucking facing, dude. You're facing reality. Your beliefs are there's hell. I don't know if there is or not. You know what I mean? I can't get a straight answer. You think the Pope would know, but I heard on Joe Rogan the Pope was saying, "Well, you have to go check that episode yourself." You know, what I mean? Pope says there's no hell. I don't know what the fuck, but in your belief spot, there is. So if I were you, I'd get my shit together. You know what I mean? Hey, don't go after a man that's trying to gather the people up and, well, just find out what the truth is. You know what I mean? Hey, let's come together and, well, find out who the elite pedophiles are because we got to know they got to be rich because, well, the FBI ain't handing them over. You know what I mean? They got the business, but no customers. Hey, Carl, you have no class talking about Wade. No, I have all the class in the world. Hey, fuck stick. Do you want what Wade got? But then again, I don't know what Wade got. But I do know he was a liar. And well, my interpretations of heaven, liars don't go there, you know what I mean? And I don't fucking lie. And well, I can prove every fucking word I say. And if it is a lie, I can prove where I got the lie from. You know what I mean? I don't hold on to stupid shit like you fucking retards do. Clowning around in some fucking fan club, fucking sticking up for your fucking friend when you know they're wrong. Fuck you clowns. Like, hey, That ain't being with God. You are a joke if you can't figure that shit out, but you can't. Hope you're enjoying your little fucking fan clubs out there. You know what I mean? Should not take on idols, but that's the world today. You know what I mean? There's an American Idol made every year. Hey, D, you want to hear something funny, bud? You know what I said when nobody was talking to me? Like nobody would talk to me, and I was going through a rough time, having some really fucking weird shit in my head. And Kelly Clarkson was one of them. uh, that footage should be funny. Should be funny if we can find it. Hey, AD, there's a lot of great videos out there. Have you ever seen the one of me? I can't remember. I think it's the third hospital visit where I'm just sitting there and I just look like shit. And I'm just like, well, I look like shit today too, but in this video, I look like just like I was fucking, I'm bawling my eyes out. This is the time I realized my life was just a fucking lie. Oh man, come a long way, AD. They put me through a lot of shit, dude. You know what I mean? It's amazing. It's amazing how easy it is to break a fucking human down. You know what I mean? But you want to see something, watch that fucking human rise, and they'll fucking do everything to extinguish that light. You know what I mean? Right? Oh, AD. What do you think? Let's be honest. You guys, while trolling for Jesus, AD, if you had to bet your soul on it, where do you think Wade went when he left this earth? If there's two options, heaven or hell, but you gotta bet your soul on it. You know what I mean? You gotta tell the truth to yourself. You know what I mean? What's it gonna be, boys? Hell or no? Because you guys want to tell me I'm fucking being rude and ignorant, and well, if you had to bet your family on where Wade went, ding a ding a ding a, where are you laying the money down? Hey, come on, AD. Come on, you guys never want to answer the questions. What you want to see? I never wanted any harm to Wade. I never wanted anything bad. And I've said I hope Wade's not now. I hope it's just nothingness. The atheist dream. I hope that's what hell is. But then, man, can you imagine knowing you're something in the darkness, but never able to be anything again because you chose to be the darkness? That'd be a hell, eh? Could you imagine knowing that things could have been different, but you chose the darkness and that's where you get to stay? That'd be a motherfucker, eh? Ooh. Ah. Anyways, I don't know what hell is. What do you guys think? Oh, Carl, your place is waiting for you warm and ready. Well, let me know why. Why do you think that? Why do you think I'm going to hell? Because I definitely don't want that. You know what? That's what I mean. It's really hard for me because I keep learning a little bit more about the Mashiach more because I don't follow a script. But when the information pops up, I take a look at it, and they say that God built the world for the Mashiach. So, hey, bud, I don't know if you know this or not. If I'm trying to take someone else's position that isn't mine, and that would put me in hell. You know what I mean? Why would I say that I think I'm the Mashiach when I know? what the fuck happens if I'm not. But God also knows I'm not an ignorant son of a bitch, and I'm out here asking for questions. So if people can show me where I'm not the Mashiach, I would greatly appreciate it. You know what I mean? But hey, maybe there is a brain scan they can do. You know what I mean? Not just to see how much PTSD a fucking humanoid can fucking anyways. Maybe there's some oil or something in there, you know what I mean? Or maybe there's a way to find out King David's bloodline. Maybe somehow that's a possibility. I don't know. What do you think, AD? Like, I'm telling you, there's no need for a fucking lie detector test. No, well, no, I would love to have one because I can definitely. I think, like, I don't do this for the fun of it. You know what I mean? But then again, are lie detector tests even real? Then again, your FBI and CIA would probably try and get me with that new truth agent. Tell us the truth. I am the and you're the unintelligence agencies, and you're all gonna go to hell because you fucked the world. You hid information. You fucking fucked the world. You're stupid. Like, could you imagine? Like, I couldn't even forget that. But then again, nobody believes in God. And those who do, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're believing in. Like, hey, you love God. Here's representative. Hey, we might want to fucking put a halt to the world. Fucking the demons running the fucking world. You know what I mean? Telling us fucking men or women. And that's the thing. Like, hey, I'm mentally fucking ill for thinking I'm a chosen one of God. But fuck if I say I'm a woman. Hey, I'm mentally stable. And if you tell me any different, I'll sue your buttocks off. What's going on, hillbilly? So leg day, how you doing, bro? It's you or Seeper with your crazy little extra little troll accounts, eh? Hey, leg day. I don't know, bud. What I suggest for you is when it hits your radar that there's a God and that I'm the Mashiach, go fucking lock yourself in the bedroom for a long time and be by yourself and figure out what makes you click and operate the way that you do. What hurt you? What? That's the thing I watch. Fucking call leaders. They love the trauma thing. Fuck, they use your trauma. Like I seen it on this in this twin flames thing. You know what I mean? They use the old trauma thing on people. And hey, when I thought Trump for Jesus, do you want to hear something? When I thought I was Jesus, okay, I started looking at other Jesuses. There's one in Australia here. He loves these people's dramas. And, yeah, hey, do you imagine? And like, hey, hey, Billy, do you ever think they thought the return of Christ would look like this? Act like this? But hey, I'm always in the truth, eh, bud? Always in the truth. Or who's trying to be, eh? The world has trolled God for so long that, well, maybe it's time they get a bit of it back, but the truth thrown in his face. So that way it decides to come back to God. 'Cause we keep following the shitstorm we are, hillbilly. I don't know, man. I think humanity's done for. She's done. She's cooked. You know what I mean? Can you imagine? There's nowhere to go for help anymore, dude. Like, where do you go for help? Like, what would you have done, if your workplace had you to the point of not killing yourself and all you wanted was an investigation because you're like, hey, I got to that state for a reason and I think I know the reason. And if we took a look, you might see that it's hurting the whole company. But instead, they said, no investigation for you, Carl. You figure your own shit out. So when Carl went, okay, I'll talk to others. Hey guys, what happened? uh, then Carl get letter. Hey Carl, no talking to the work guys. We can't be talking about our problems. You know what I mean? We can't let them out. No, no, no. No talking to them. They've been told they'll be in trouble. Because I'm like, the fuck are you to tell me who I can talk to and who I can't? Like, I'm a fucking grown man, you fucking retards. When you guys get to see all this shit they tried to put me through, you know what I mean? Hey, like when I'm calling the place hillbilly and I'm trying to be nice, and sometimes I was a dick, let me tell you. Like not, but anyways, I try and be nice and say, hey, I like this would really be a good thing if I could just come in and we could figure out what our problems are. Can we have a conversation so maybe I can get back to work? Because this fucking trauma, I want to let it out. So either I've created this trauma or you fucking people don't want to make this fuck answer for what he's fucking done. They didn't want to answer, and then guess what? Another man dies, and for some reason, I get picked on about that. For some reason, hillbilly, they say I killed him. Did. Trying to cause more trauma on me because they know I tried to, make sure something like that didn't happen. So that's what little fucking bullies do. They like to take your traumas and they like to, but you know what I mean. When you see them coming and you know what they're doing, they can't really affect you. You know what I mean? My traumas can only be handed back to the people who caused my traumas. And well, they don't really realize what they're doing, hillbilly. Everything they're doing to me will come back to them. You don't fucking lie on people. You do not make shit up in the fucking universe to make yourself feel good. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make me feel good to call you guys pedo protectors. I'd rather have those motherfuckers off the streets and you guys not protecting them and telling me you're fucking good boys and girls. But that's not the truth. We need them off the streets, and we need people like you to stop fucking protecting them. You know what I mean? Why do we come together and stop fucking protecting the fucking morons who fucking want to hurt us? We're too busy fucking hating each other, running around on fucking YouTube trying to find the biggest fucking loser. You know what I mean? Maybe if we're looking for the biggest fucking loser, we are the biggest fucking loser. Because if that's what we want to do with our fucking time and not better our lives and just sit here and fucking waste it and sit in our fucking victimhood and find another way to make ourselves feel good or grab a drug because we fucking can't handle fucking reality. Fucking world is weird, man. I want to go home. This is not my home. Where I come from, no fucking way. Pedophiles would be fucking ruling the world. You know what I mean? We wouldn't need a ruler. We'd all be leaders. Fuck. And we also probably would call each other out on our shit, you know? face to face at first. You know what I mean? Rather than run behind people's fucking backs and causing fucking drama. And hey, Taylor, what's up? What are we talking about? Oh, all sorts of stuff. I was just about ready to get done. But yeah, it's like way past my bedtime. That sucks that you come in and I gotta end her, but I don't know, Taylor. What do you think? All right, Taylor, really, I didn't get into anything I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about, things that well, I guess I did, it just seems like Trump and the media and they're trying to drive a wedge between Canada and the USA now, you know what I mean? We always got to have our little hate groups, the vax, non-vax, the fucking LGBTQ against the fucking world, the blacks against the whites, and the fucking, you know what I mean? It's all by design. It's all by design. Hey, Uncle Will, if she's still out there when you look at Bill Gates, what do you think about their depopulation plan? Like, she should go hear it from right straight out of his mouth. But, anyways, yeah, Taylor, you're for sure. We can only think that we're right on certain things. And sometimes we'll find out we're not so right. If we're willing to find out we're not right. Too many people want to get stuck in the lie because thinking that we're right is the safe place. What if the world had to leave its safe place? I don't think it does good. I think it could do good. I think it could do real good if it just learned to not be ignorant. I just want to know what the truth is. You know what I mean? I see that in Gaza, they found, like, why did it take this long? There's new underground cities under the pyramids in Gaza. Or not Gaza, you know, pyramids, underground city. They just found them. Amazing. Amazing. Just found them just now. It's kind of fucking, that's weird to me. But maybe they did. But who knows what's planned anymore? They like to keep things buried and hid from us. Heck, here in Canada, they've had a whole bunch of it. They blame it on the natives. A lot of churches burning down, you know what I mean? Because they say at these old schools in Canada, there was a bunch of people buried by the school, insinuating that they were killing children and burying them and stuff like that, right? Well, it turned because they did like a scan and that's what it told them. Well, they won't go and check it out though. But it's been proven that there's nothing there. But who knows? You'll never know unless you bury it up and pick it back up and find out. You know what I mean? But the government has reasons for that because, wow, They gotta make sure that the Indians have their hate group with the Catholics, you know what I mean? Make sure you get rid of those churches, those Christians are no good, and but then again, I believe in you guys believe in the native cultures? Do you ever look into the native cultures, Taylor? Yeah, you're right, Taylor, about the airplanes. And that's not being shown half as much as what's going on either, right? I bet you I'm not even catching all of it, and it's, like, a lot. Like, I don't remember this ever, like I don't think people are catching on to it because, I mean, I think the news is picking and choosing what it shows. Wouldn't it be great if we actually had news that worked for the people and it actually brought you, like, big news? Big news that you should care about? Like, when Ashley Biden's diary was found? I'm native, or my grandma is. I don't know too much about my heritage. Taxes is the same. Few months plus an airport. Yeah. No, the native culture, it's pretty interesting. It's not what, yeah, the diary was insane, and it didn't hit the mainstream, eh? You would think if Joe was doing bad things, you'd want it investigated, right? But instead, the person who found the diary is getting sued, and James O'Keefe got raided, and when he asked for the information on why he got raided, well, did you know that information can be redacted? Like, he showed it. It's all black. Like, that just got cleared up now. Where they're not gonna oh, he had no wrongdoing. Just raided his fucking house for nothing. Just because, like, and we can't figure it out. Joe Biden, bad guy. Joe Biden, bad guy. Citizens' house got raided because of the fucking diary. But then again, you know what I mean? This is one of the things about Donald Trump that fucking really got me annoyed about him. You know what I mean? It's the whole Obama thing. And I didn't have all the information. Like I said, I only went off of I knew Trump had fucking been the one to blow the whistle on Obama not have paperwork to be an American. I knew that a committee was put together, and the guy is still saying that the paperwork that Obama finally gave in was not legit, not legitimate. And in fact, when you hear a man say, "Hey, whether Obama's American or not, it's not my fucking problem. The paperwork saying he's an American is a fraud." But here's the deal. Donald Trump came out and told the American people to drop it. Why would he let a man hang like that who was willing to put his name on the line because he was telling the truth, saying the paperwork was a fraud? And Donald Trump would come out and say, "Hey, Obama showed his stuff. I started this. I'll end it. Stop with the Obama stuff." Makes you wonder about the art of the deal, eh? What kind of deals were made to get Trump to stop? But who knows? Um, and Trump's let a lot of people hang on that Biden thing too. Because I remember Tom Arnold on there busting about Roseanne Barr. Oh, she's so stupid and insane. She doesn't even think Obama is an American. Well, because there's reasons to believe that. The paperwork is fraudulent. Paperwork that They had to beg to get, like anyways, I think I'm gonna go to bed. Taylor, have a good night. Thanks for coming. That was the best comment I've ever received in my comment section, so I appreciated that. But, everybody, have a good night, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.